Okay, we're here at Irwindale, last round of FD this season, and we're here with Dylan Hughes, who's been changing his livery every season. It almost
pretty much like
every round.
Like a pair of shoes. It feels like No, but we usually do a special round for Irwindale, special wrap. We really like to get digital assets for the off-season. Our sponsors really like it, and then we can come into Long Beach with a very similar, if not identical, wrap. Then, like I said, we have all those assets, our hero cards and everything printed out, commercials good, ready to go. So that's kind of why we release it at Irwindale, and it's always cool to end on a high note.
Yeah, because then you do all the trade shows and everything with the same wrap and make it all fresh. As long as you keep it fresh this
As long as it stays clean this weekend, which is there's definitely no guarantee. But after Formula Drift, we go into what I call trade show season. So SEMA, PRI, stuff like that.
I mean, even from the track walk we did today, it was cool insight. I didn't realize how much rubber's on this track.
Yeah, it's walking
you were
the
literally
track is
peeling off chunks of it.
Yeah, walking the track is definitely a necessity. It just gives you a different perspective and a different vantage point, because when you're going 80 miles an hour in the bank, it all goes by real quick, and walking it at a walking pace definitely gives you a different perspective, which is cool.
Standing at the points and actually, like, because I've never walked this track, let alone many of them. Like, I've done OSW and stuff like that, but this one's the main, like, lot go down last round, and being on the bank and looking where you have to initiate and hearing, like, the trying to scrub the speed before the next wall. You don't have as much time as it looks like you have when you're actually moving.
Yeah. You know, when you're going 80 miles an hour, things come at you fast, and what I can't stress enough is that when you come off of that bank doing, 70 or 80 or whatever it is, I don't know, you transition to that inside clip. They want you to have good angle, but you have so much forward momentum, and you need to get that car rotated to get back on the throttle so you don't hit the wall. And that's a big ask. You got to get a lot of rotation out of the car done. You're going fast, and facing the wall going that fast the wrong way is definitely a spooky feeling every single lap. But we love it.
Definitely wow factor, but scary at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. It's always good.
So going into Irwindale tomorrow, car's pretty much prepped, good to go. How do you feel so far from the season going into Irwindale, everything so far?
I mean, I feel like we definitely have an extra little chip on our shoulder. We haven't got a podium this year, which is always super annoying. I think once I started getting podiums in pro, we've gotten one every year. So I'm definitely annoyed. They took away the third place battle on us, which could have gone our way. In New Jersey this year, we ended up fourth place, which gets you the same points as third place,
but it doesn't get you that podium shot.
Get you that podium shot, and there's a lot of positives that come along with that. So yeah, extra chip on our shoulder for sure. And just like always, it's checkers or wreckers at Irwindale. We could always fix the car for SEMA, but no, we feel good. The car's running good. The team's getting dialed in. Crew chief Carlos and spotter Dad and Bogo helping us out are definitely. I mean, our team is dialed. We have an awesome manager. Kinnan is helping us out as has been over the past couple of years, and I think we got a good looking pit. We got a good looking car, and the thing runs good all the time. So I definitely think we have a really, really good combo. A little bit of luck hopefully coming our way, and we'll be a serious force to be reckoned with. But top 10 in the points this year so far is where we want to be. Obviously, we're looking to be in that top 5, gunning for a championship. But in time, our time will come. But yeah, it's been a good year. We've had a lot of fun, and we've burned a lot of GT radio tires.
Which track seems to be your favorite?
I love Seattle, man.
Really?
I love
That's
Seattle.
one event I haven't been to yet.
Something about that track, maybe it's just because I'm like a local dude or whatever, something about that track is so epic. It's fast, it's scary, it's when it goes right, it's awesome. The crowd sells out every time. The stands are packed. Something about the vibe there is just all time. That New Jersey, for whatever reason, I like the little New Jersey track. It's just rowdy.
The tandems are great on that one.
The tandems are good. You can push people's doors, and I think they should bring the walls back out to the edge of the track, just so it's that extra little bit more rowdy and not throwing dirt all over the crowd and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, New Jersey and Seattle, I love.
So with Seattle, I know the main conflict there is when the sun's going down.
Yeah,
is that a problem?
You're just straight driving blind into the sun's coming down, and you're just on the bank trying to chase somebody, tire smoke coming off. You can't see a dang thing. So, and that is the truth. You can't see anything at that track. So all the tandem, it feels way gnarlier when you extra can't see on top of the tire smoke where you already normally can't see.
What one do you think is the hardest track to drive? Or get a feel into for practice? I know once you get enough practice on it, but
I mean, we changed the track up at Utah this year, and it just didn't have a good flow. Usually I can be 1 or 2 laps and I can feel comfortable. If I had to go qualify on my second or third lap, usually I can do that. But I struggled with Utah this year. I think just initiating off the track over the rumble strips and then going back across the rumble strips into
Definitely
this
a
weird
weird
outside
call.
zone to another weird outside zone with no real visual references. I just didn't really feel that comfortable, and that's pretty uncommon for me. So definitely that track was very tricky this year, and I hope they make some changes for next year because in my opinion, it wasn't it. But you know, I'm a driver. I'm always going to bitch.
So next season, same car, new chassis. What are you leaning towards?
Same car, yeah. Same thing. These cars, we run them so hard, and we cave the rocker panels in all the time. So building a new one is really not going to do us any good. Then we're just going to feel bad about beating up a new car. So we'll keep pulling this thing back straight as long as we can until we see major flaws in the chassis. Then we'll switch over. But I'm super happy with the E46 chassis. I freaking love it. It drives great. We've hit all kinds of stuff with this car, and it's still pretty straight, surprisingly. So
I know. I think you've been one arm, Carlos, to show me.
I mean, literally, like we've crazy how
And
we've
you
never
drove two more
been.
events.
We'd never break anything FTF. You could run into all kinds of people. People hit you in the back tire, the front tire. We never bent tire on. We never really bent arms. And if we do, it's minor. You can still drive on it. So we've been super happy with the FDF kit on the front of this thing. We love the Ackerman washers where that will kind of take a lot of that hit. Say instead of bending the tire on, it'll kind of oval out those Ackerman washers on the knuckle a
those
bit.
are 2 seconds to replace right there.
Done and done. Your alignment straight.
And then next season, you should. I think you already got both of them. The rear kit.
Yep, so we're going to look at putting the rear kit on the car. We got to make sure that our brake package can support it and that it makes sense on the subframe, what we already have modified on this car. So we have a couple things that we have to figure out, but we're going to leave that to the off season and hopefully put that kit on the back and it should be safe.
Get some more grip in that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Last question. We got a few people asking, who's Terry?
Terry's everybody. Everybody's Terry. That's why we kind of do our web episodes of everybody is Terry, because you're a Terry, I'm a Terry, he's a Terry. It's just a silly thing that we started saying in the pits. Just like, hey, Terry, go grab this. Terry, go grab that. It's just a stupid thing that we say, and we thought that we'd bring it to everybody online. Just kind of rolling it. It's just dumb.
I mean, hey, it came from somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. It came from us just talking smack in the pits. That's
Awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down with me, and I can't wait to see you podium this weekend.
I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm all right. Doing better than this little guy right here. It was either that wall over there, or it might have been that wall right there, or maybe a little combination of both. I don't know. I'm going to say both.